Hey there, YouTube! So as you can see, I'm back in London and winter has hit hard. It's cold, man. But anyway, anyone who knows me knows I'm like a little bit obsessed with wanna test me on this.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl, the one who has everything? Snow blows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen.
Incidentally, as was Ed Catmull, who went on to co-found Pixar in 1986, which was then acquired by Disney 20 years later. So I'm hoping my lifelong passion for an animation studio also pays off in the same way one day. Anyways, Creativity Inc. is the book he wrote in 2014, talking through his life, his experiences, and more importantly, the work he does at Pixar, and how he learned how to identify and prevent the blockers to creativity. Fundamentally, it's a book about leadership. One of the things he talks about that I really like is this idea that people are more important than ideas. In Sapiens, Yuval Noah Harari argues that the reason we became the dominant species, despite being so much weaker than most predators, is because of our capacity to believe and conceptualize things that have no physical, tangible reality. Things like laws, religion, national identity, belief systems, essentially. And it is these belief systems that have allowed us to collaborate on a much wider scale than any other animal on the planet. Simply put, we can achieve so much more collectively than we can as an individual. But achieving things as a team is hard, particularly when you're talking about something like a creative process. People are more important than ideas, not just because of the obvious, ideas come from people, but also because eventually the best ideas require many more ideas to actually put them into action. And I would argue that it's actually the bouncing of ideas between different people where the magic happens. And a good idea becomes something even better. I have a strong belief in something I'm gonna call a creative partnership, for lack of a better word. If you're a solo artist or a solo writer, I don't necessarily mean someone you collaborate with, but someone you trust to bounce your ideas off of, who will make your ideas better or who will spark like a flurry of inspiration in your brain. When I was in high school, I used to spend a lot of time on DeviantArt, and nope, my DA does not exist anymore. I like closed down that shit. That is, nope, a bit too raw and embarrassing to continue existing, really. But on there, I'd made a friend who was the best creative partnership I'd ever had. I don't know how to explain it. She got my writing, she really got my aesthetic, which meant when she offered me constructive criticism or encouragement, it came from the place of being the sort of person who would be my target audience. And that was really invaluable. The excitement she and I had over each other's work was infectious and genuine, and we were really candid about what could be done better. I don't think I had ever written nearly as much creative writing in my entire life as between the ages of 14 and 20, precisely for this reason. As you get into professional life, your energy and time gets kind of sucked into other things. But what I'm really trying to do now is regain that creative spark I had when I was a teenager, and when the world in my head was full of like endless possibilities. So, if anyone is looking for a creative partner, I'm open. Let's practice bouncing ideas off of each other and see where they lead. Before I sign off, I want to leave you with one more quote from the book that I really love. If you give a good idea to a mediocre team, they will screw it up. But give a mediocre idea to a great team and they will either fix it or come up with something better. That's why people matter. As someone who works in a service-based industry, I can't emphasize it enough. People really matter. And good people really do make all the difference. Whether it's in your personal life or at work, make the effort to invest like a little bit more care into every relationship you have. So, have you read the book? What's your favorite Pixar movie and what was the last one to make you cry? Inside Out and Coco for me. Thoughts and applications for Creative Buddy in the comment box below.
I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what you call them? Feet, flipping your bits, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling around on those, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.